So for round 5, we're going to be doing price. And on Big Bad Toy Store, we're just going to use the prices from there. The MonsterArts is like $77. $77 for this. While the HIYA is like 50. 50 versus $77. That's not even aftermarket. So it's because of that, the HIYA wins the price in terms of overall price, because like even then it's not just BBTS, it's also just general market price. Because he's an import, it's going to cost you more. Next, we're going to, for round 6 at least, we're going to go over the point of availability. And the availability on both figures is a bit hit or miss. However, shockingly enough to my discovery, he was available at Targets. Him and the Kong. They were actually available on Targets in 21. I don't think they've hit Targets yet. When they do, that's going to be great. But as of right now, it's always been because of that sole reason that they were at Targets, not just exclusive to comic shops, which is where they're most common, but also at, major retailers go, he's actually got a leg up over the HIYA, so we're going to give him the point as far as availability goes. And the last round we're going to do is packaging, which I'd usually bring down the boxes, so let's go ahead and do it. So bringing out both boxes here, there's obviously both are closed off boxes, which as the consumer, you want to actually see what you're buying. Unfortunately, neither box have that. They don't have that clear thing where you obviously get to see what's inside the box. So when you go to buy the figure, you actually see what you're buying. Yeah, the MonsterArts features the clear backing. If I actually fooled somebody, that'd actually be really good. But yeah, it features like the top and the side. Granted, it doesn't like extend out to the whole thing. And even though it's all in Japanese, it's still English product. They can tell what it is. They can actually see the figure on the inside. And as you can tell, it's actually got something over the HIYA, which no matter which way you spin it, you can't actually see what you're buying. Because I gave the example last time, like what if my HIYA Godzilla came with a defect? And I was actually in retail and I didn't know how to do it. Versus the MonsterArts, I could actually see how the paint application looks to some degree. So with that being said, even though it's objective which one actually has the cooler looking box, because I'll say, both of them have epic looking boxes. I like the coloring on this one a bit more than this one. But he wins because he's actually consumer-friendly packaging. And so that is it. That is the bars. That is the points. Let's go ahead and tally them up. The HIYA actually won the point in terms of sculpt and paint. The MonsterArts won the point in articulation. The HIYA wins the point in... Actually, no, wait. The MonsterArts won the point in size. HIYA won in accessories. The HIYA wins in price, and the MonsterArts win in availability and packaging. That's 3-4. The MonsterArts is the winner. Hold the phones. Hold the thing. Hold it all. I know technically speaking, this is the 3rd time that the HIYA has lost. But this is really telling me that as far as like a point-by-point system goes, it's always the inferior figure for whatever reason. The Playmates won because it had more categories checked off thanks to the fact that it had the better packaging, the price, the availability, and what else did it win in? The size. Here, it's kind of like reverse with the better articulation of the two. And even then, I was really considering giving it to HIYA because the range specifically, even though the MonsterArts does have a good amount of range, the HIYA can achieve more. But here's the thing. With the points I decide to give, it's clear that the MonsterArts wins. I'm not trying to make the HIYA intentionally lose, because I know that's what maybe some people might think. But in all actuality, I think that the HIYA is probably tied with NECA for my favorite. The MonsterArts is great. I love it. And, shout out to my dad for buying this. It's amazing. I'd be lying if I said that. Or I'd be lying if I didn't say that. But the HIYA, as far as quality goes, is just superior to that of the MonsterArts. There's no competition between the two. This isn't to say like the MonsterArts is better than the HIYA. In fact, objectively, I think he's better than him. But as far as the point goes, there's no line. Although I will say, as far as like the feel of the figure, since he's lighter, he doesn't feel as good to hold, if that makes any sense. I like a bit more weight with my Godzilla figures, and that's why NECAs and HIYAs have always been more, what's the word? It feels better in the hands, is basically what I'm trying to say. And with the articulation that you're getting, come on, just get this. So basically, my recommendation is, if you want to buy one or the other, go with the HIYA. I love the MonsterArts, like what they did, but just go with the HIYA. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did, definitely subscribe to the channel. Believe in Jesus, set them as your Lord and Savior today, spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. God bless.